Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 4 of The Road Beyond. As you may notice, we're actually at 111101 points. So potentially this episode we could reach the ultimate snake eyes of 111111. I'm going to rock this setup with Rosalina. It's probably one of the best looking setups in the entire game. The only thing that can really beat it, appearance-wise anyway, is this nice blue standard look, but I just don't like the loss of speed, and to be completely honest, the slicks look fine. Outside of that, today's Halloween, which is pretty cool. Holy, look at that guy. Let's start off today with a dragon drift, why not? Yeah, today's Halloween, so it's also 2 a.m. Let me grab my phone real quick. Oh, my mistake, because technically daylight savings time literally kicked in 2 minutes ago. I guess it's technically 1:02 a.m., but for every other person in the world, I guess it would be 2:02 a.m. Daylight saving time is cool. It's whatever, man. So I guess technically it's 2 in the morning. I guess because of daylight savings, it's 1 in the morning. Who cares? It's 1 in the morning. What's better than recording when you're tired? Well, tired and drunk. What's better than both of those combined? Tired, drunk, and sick, which is what I am right now. I've been sick for about 2 days. Nothing major, just a head cold. But it makes my voice sound like crap, and it makes me feel like crap, which is why I actually headed home from the party early today. And, well, early was... I was there from 9 p.m. till 2 a.m., so it wasn't exactly like... I was there for 5 hours. I feel like I hung out enough on Halloween. Wow, that was not a good spot to use your shroom, and that's just unfortunate as hell. Okay, we're starting off in absolute dead last. I don't think any of this has been me being drunk. I feel like this has just been me being unlucky. So obviously I'm going to go for an item here. Nice to see that Toad goes super wide. Nice and bad. Give me some of those! Holy shit! Anyone want to do a quick count on how many coins were just lying there on the ground? Anyway, let's use our bullet over the shortcut, the good shortcut, and there we go, back into 4th. Nice. Unless I get this Nisk here, I'm gonna get red shelled. I'm gonna get red shelled because the Toad bumped me. Actually, the guy with the red shell is now in 1st, and he had his red shell broken by the guy in 2nd, so that's great. Oh, drifting the wrong way, and I didn't notice right away. Bite him in the air. Got him. That was worth going after because now that guy's out of the race. I'm pretty much guaranteed a top 2. Realistically should be a top 1 because I have a car and the other guy doesn't. Almost passed him at the end just with a ramp drift and slides alone, but I didn't pull off the Nisk because I was inked, so unfortunate. I guess I would like to start off this episode by pointing out that I live in a student town, obviously, because I live in a student city, because I'm, you know, the same city as a university. It's going to be a student town. I was walking back from a house party today at 2 a.m., and literally every car on the road, every single car on the road was a taxi. There was not a single normal... I saw at least a dozen cars, and that's no exaggeration. And every single one of them was a taxi. Why did 4 people just leave this lobby? That's unfortunate as hell. That's not cool. Anyway, you know, just student housing things. As we end up getting Mount Wario. I guess speaking of Mount Wario, I actually recorded a time trial video. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to, or you at least showed you would be interested in at the fact if I uploaded a video of me time trialing a track So I did the other day. I recorded myself time trialing Mount Wario. I thought it was going to be like a 30-minute episode. Because I was just going to play till I was going to beat my PR, right? That's all I was going to do. And what ended up happening was Richard fails for 4.5 hours. It literally took me... How is there a banana there? I haven't been there yet. Nobody could have been there yet. I'm in first. Oh, come on. Really? I've made that before. Good thing everyone is inept at this course. Good lord. I even have to trick off that because I failed. Oh my goodness. Dude! Okay. This is pretty much what the time trial video is like. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't that bad, but it seriously was pretty fucking atrocious. As you could imagine, after doing the same course over and over for 4.5 hours, of course I missed that. And that's not surprising, to be completely honest, because lag city. I wanted out of that lobby anyway. I'll just keep recording. I highly doubt that's a Richard problem. I feel like that's more of a that lobby sucked problem. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Mount Wario. I shot on to my console for like an hour, and I played for an hour by myself, and then I'm like, oh, I should record this. So I did about an hour of commentary, and then I decided to stop commentating because I was getting pissed off. And then I just so happened to take 4.5 hours of recording. So I overall time trialed the track for 5.5 hours. So I've already clicked through the entire recording later that morning. I stayed up the whole night. I finally got the PR at like 6:30 in the morning. So I stayed up that morning and I clipped through the recording, and I found a bunch of points, and I think it's only going to be like a 35-40 minute video, so I'll upload that sometime, and you guys can check it out. Anyway, I'll get back when we're actually in a lobby, because apparently there's no Wi-Fi connection. Shocking. And we're back. Alright, I just had to restart my Wii U. No big deal. I suppose another thing I could touch on this is why I'm recording when I'm sick and still slightly buzzed, probably, and tired. The reason being is that I'm leaving in about 12 hours from my house for the weekend. I'm going back to my parents' place. Why, you may ask? It seems like a random time. I got called in by the Ontario government for jury duty. Hooray! My civic duty of acting on a jury in a court case. Fuck you. I'm actually really upset that I did. But I literally just have to go in and be like, yeah, I'm a full-time student in a different city, and this was filled out when I was still living here, so no can do, Signoro, sorry. And I can't imagine them not letting me off the hook, but if they do, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I'm recording in these unfavorable conditions, because if I didn't, I'd have no video, because nice bump. Nice, whatever that was. Let's just snipe someone. Got him! Wow, what a snipe show. He's so good. How did he do that? Oh, green shells are huge. And they have smart bound. It's not hard. Whoa. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but drifting off of that is faster. Okay, there's 3 red shells in front of me. Could some of you throw them? I don't know if I've ever showed that way before. In Mario Kart Wii, that shortcut was faster. In this game, believe it or not, it's not faster. The reason is because boost panels are super borderline overpowered in Mario Kart Wii, and in this game, it's just too out of your way. It's much faster to just soft drift than fire hop the normal pathway. Alright, so those shrooms were very helpful. In fact, I'll even shroom again there, and then yeah. So soft drifting there, and actually getting the super mini turbo Fuck off. Lakitu, put me down, mate. That wasn't very nice. I have to say, Lakitu picking you up and holding you for extended periods of time might be the most uncompetitive thing in this entire game. As I'm just going to predict a shock and use this now. On top of that, it'll get me through the bats, which is always good. Okay, using it now. Using it now. Why did that have to happen? Come on. Really? 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 I don't need to quit. It wasn't that upsetting. But jeez, man. Jeez, man. You really have to go and do that to me? Come on. I literally fire hot paused every single one of them with one shroom. Got hit with a fireball. That's fine. That's fine. It was just some guy spamming the most spammable broken item in the game. That's to be expected. But then to be bumped off the track? Really? It's just unfortunate. Is that guy supposed to be Hitler? I have no idea, I guess. I was gonna say it's a pretty poor Hitler mustache, if I do say so myself, but... I guess on today, it being, I guess, an hour past Halloween, something interesting happened in the Mario Kart 8 community. Of course we're gonna end this one off with an Animal Crossing picked from a random. Something interesting happened in the Mario Kart 8 community. So on the Mario Kart 8 world record page, it keeps track of the longest standing world records, and for a long time it was a Canadian named Ray, and his record on DK Jungle was 223 days, and it was a very long standing world record. Obviously this early in a game's existence, like, it's only been about a year and a half the game's even existed, so for a record to be held for almost 2 years, or, hello, 200 days, it is impressive. I was also brake drifting there all the way to the left, or right rather, and I went off the track. Fuck winter time. But we're not even going to talk about Animal Crossing, because it's an awful track. Then what are we going to talk about, Richard? Use your words. Get wrecked, dude. Recently, and by recently, I mean today, hello? I should not drift that far, ever! That's so garbage. This track's awful. I have no problem at all calling this the worst track in the game. I'd much rather play Dry Desert. I'd much rather play Neo Bowser City. At least they're drivable. This one's just bad. It's not even fun. Anyway, something very interesting happened. Tyler, another Canadian, who used to be the undisputed, and to be completely honest, still is the undisputed world record king of, yeah, mushrooms totally give you a traction bonus. Fuck the wiki. I just felt it with my own damn controller, man. Them saying, oh no, mushrooms don't give you a traction bonus in the off-road. They gave me a traction bonus on the on-road, for fuck's sakes. Like, they clearly do. Anyway, Tyler, guy who holds the stick world record on Mount Wario, and still hands down the best looking Mount Wario world record, recently had his Twisted Mansion time become the longest standing world record. And that happened on Halloween, the spooky, scary mansion house track on Mario Kart 8 Twisted Mansion. It's been held for a very long time, and it's one of the stronger world records. The reason his Mount Wario got taken is because D-pad, the advantage control scheme, saves like over 2 seconds on Mount Wario. So it was literally just a matter of someone learning the track even remotely as good as he knows it, and getting a run in. And Tyler had an basically unbeatable time for stick, and Casper ended up beating it by like 0.2, I believe, because D-pad just saves everywhere on that track. I'll make this one a 5 racer, just for the hell of it. But Yeah, it was kind of interesting because not only did Tyler with his Twisted Mansion run, which by the way, Twisted Mansion is basically undepatable, so he's going to keep it for a long time. But not only did his Twisted Mansion run become the longest standing world record, but it became the longest standing world record on Halloween, which obviously he didn't plan, because at the time he made the record, Ray's DK Jungle was still standing. So he had no idea when it would be taken, and then to plan accordingly. Like, it's just a very cool little coincidence that shout out to Mario Kart 8 for gluing you to a wall. Shout out to that spin boost, it fucked me over. Yeah, so I don't know, it's just one of those little things in life you look at and you're like, that's really fucking cool, I'm glad that happened. Really? I didn't bite him. I got hit by the green shell. I call a little bit of bullshit on that. I'm going to go wide for a coin. There were no more coins. Okay. No one behind me. Let's not finish this off with a dead last. I apparently got none of those coins. And I get a single shroom in dead last. Man, this track's awful. I need, like, triple bullet bills. I really do. And now I got glued to this wall. Nice. This has been one of my worst runs ever, I think. How did you, of all racers, not get something to take that cut with? That was pretty much unavoidable. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that. I don't think there was a possible play for me there to avoid that. Summon pull shock! Nice, so it comes down to who can do the end of the track better. Well, hopefully a bullet does. Not going to beat fire hopping, but I can beat someone who's just racing. Oh my goodness, did you see that? I finished the damn video at 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. Guys, I actually did it. That was a goal of mine in this episode. I was actually going to make like a road to perfect Snake Eyes, but no need. I just did it. As you can see by clicking the online one player and then I guess worldwide. 1-1-1-1-1-1-1. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to check out the other ones and drop a rating, drop a comment, leave me some suggestions for courses. And that's going to be all for today. I said 4 twice. I don't know why. But, yeah, I'm going to bed now. I'm going to take some NyQuil and hopefully feel better in the morning. Yeah. Bye now.